This is the Weather Xtreme video. It's the morning edition for Thursday, July 23rd. I'm James Spann. Fairly wet today, and a chance some spots stay in the 80s for the first time in 16 days. Check it out. The heat ridge a little weaker, air aloft a little colder, atmosphere a little more unstable today. So we'll see a number of showers and storms around. Early this morning, that was a radar at 4:43. We had light rain showers in many areas with a cloudy sky. Starting off the day in the 70s, Mobile at 80. And again, highs today, I'd say between 88 and 92 for most spots. And accordingly, heat advisories have gone away, at least for now, in our state. We noticed flash flood watches in effect for northeast Arkansas. Another day with a marginal severe weather risk as defined by the Storm Prediction Center. Like recent days, the core threat will be from wet microbursts. Localized areas of strong straight-line winds may be enough in some cases to knock down trees and power lines. Tomorrow, no risk identified here except for the far southeastern tip of the state. And on day 3, which is Saturday, a marginal risk well to the north of here. This is the average rain for the next 5 days, valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Average amounts around 1 inch. And after today, the showers begin to thin out a bit, and by the time the weekend gets here, the weather should be noticeably drier. The big bullseye across the southeast is down around Tampa Bay with 5 inches there. And same story in the tropics. Nice and quiet for the Atlantic Basin. All right, model fans, the GFS, this is the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock. Big trough on the west coast. Big trough in the northeast where they've got nice, dry continental air. 594 heat is over Texas. For us, pretty soupy air mass scattered to numerous showers and storms today. And again, it's not going to rain everywhere, but a lot of places will get wet a time or two today with a high around 90 in most spots. There's the HRRR, 3 o'clock today. And the heavier storms, again, could be pretty strong with gusty winds. Tomorrow, we'll mention scattered, mostly afternoon storms, but they will clearly be less numerous than today. And the heat levels begin to crank up a little bit. The NAM is at 91, the GFS at 94. And for Saturday, as the weekend begins, the ridge begins to rebuild and expand. So the weather should be hotter, and showers and storms not as extensive on Saturday. Many places will be dry with mid-90s, and pretty much the same thing on Sunday. And again, we'll be watching for lower pressure around the South Atlantic coast. We've seen some tropical mischief showing up on some runs that form maybe east of Jacksonville, but if anything forms down there, it would not affect us. Monday looks pretty dry. And again, there could be a storm, sure. Hey, it's summer, but pretty widely spaced. Mid to upper 90s as the heat ridge builds again. This is Tuesday, pretty much the same thing. Storms isolated. Wednesday of next week, no big change. Partly sunny, hot, humid, maybe a storm in spots. And a week from today, this is Thursday, July 30th, getting out there toward the end of the month. Still got the ridge, although the higher heights are a bit west of here, and that's just old classic summer weather. Hot, steamy, a few scattered afternoon storms. Here's the end of the forecast, Saturday, August 1st. Little weakness in the upper ridge through here. So maybe a little increase in the number of showers and storms for us, if that happens to be correct. Of course, little small-scale variations in the strength of the ridge determine the day-to-day change in the coverage of the storms, and it's pretty hard to identify this far in advance. Highs mostly in the 90s over the next 15 days, lows mostly in the low 70s. And the anomalies, July 30th through August 5th, temperatures a little above average for this part of the state. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock today. If you can catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.